Now, children, let us talk about the figures of speech used in the poem and the literary devices. Alliteration of the S sound used in the poem, which says, and how the silence surged softly backward. And F sound of the forest ferny floor, L sound louder and lifted his head. Children, here silence is compared with phantoms. When the traveler comes and knocks the door, silence of the house becomes identified with phantom listeners. So metaphor is used in these lines when it says, but only a host of phantom listeners that dwelt in the lone house then stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight to that voice from the world of men. Children, next is onomatopoeia. As we have already read in our previous classes about onomatopoeia, that it's a poetic device in which sound is referred, like roar, chirp, hiss, etc. So here the examples in the poem of onomatopoeia are tomed and plunging hoofs. Now children, anaphora is now known to you all as it's a word repeated in the beginning of each line. So here 15th and 17th lines of the poem have anaphora in it. Right? So here, stood listening in the quiet of the moonlight, and then next line, stood thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair. The poet has used imagery to make the reader get strong visual picture or image with descriptions like thronging the faint moonbeams on the dark stair, neath the starred and leafy sky, knocking on the moonlit door. I hope you all have understood. See you in the next class.